Oh my God, we are live. We are live. Good morning, world. Good morning, world, wherever you're watching from. Zainab Journey again on the live stream. Oh my God, tell me why I'm giggling so out like this morning. Well, it calls for celebration. Do you know why? Do you know why? Okay, let me pin my message first. But then, wherever you are watching me from, good morning. From every part of the world, from every part of the world, you might been watching from. So let me know in the chat where you are watching from. Of course, it's Saturday, and this is 9:44 a.m. here in Nigeria. So let me know where you are watching from and what time is it at your end. Of course, this Good Morning One is actually a special edition. It's actually a special edition today. You know why? Mm. Mm, 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 It's a special edition. It's a special one today because it's actually, it's it's made up of so many, sweet talk, topic, and a whole lot of things, and of course gratitude too, appreciation as well, a whole lot of things that I that we want to talk about today, right? But before then, let me pin uh this message in the box. And then do not forget to tell me where you're watching from, what time is it at your end. Yeah, because it is 9:44. It is nine. Oh my God, apology, please. It is 9:46 a.m. here in Nigeria, Saturday, of course. Ooh, like you. Oh my God! Like I said earlier, that this particular episode, this particular Good Morning World edition, it's actually a special edition. Trust me, it's actually a special edition for so many reasons. For so many reasons. Oh my God! Well. I would not be scared, even if I don't have much people here on the live stream yet, because not on a normal day, I always come on the live stream. My audience know that I always come on the live stream around the 6 a.m. West African time. But then see, this 10 a.m. West African time, right? But then I'm also trying to figure out, more, trying to test more time frame aside those period that I always come on the live stream. But then if you're on the live, if you're watching this, let me know where you're watching from and what time is it at you. And let me know what part of the world you are watching me from. And what time is it at your end. Good morning, world. Of course, today the special edition, like I said. Yeah. The special edition, like I said. Yeah. In a special edition, like I said, and the fact that it's a special edition doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be so long, right? But first of all, let me know. Okay, I can see some people coming in and dropping, coming in and dropping, coming and dropping, coming and dropping, coming and dropping. But then if you're watching this, do not sit on the fence. See, this is what I always say. If you my live stream, do not sit on the fence. So now you tell me where you're watching from in the chat, or you double tap the screen so that I know that, oh yeah, someone is actually here. Someone is actually here, because I can see, I can feel it that someone is actually here. But the person is not showing up. Why are you sitting on the fence? Well, like I said, that this particular morning edition is actually special. Actually, I did not want to come back on. I did not want to, do this live stream. But then the reason why I did not want to do the live stream was because, the time frame has actually passed. But then I had this feeling like, okay, I just need to, pour this thing that is disturbing me in my chest. I just need to pour it out, right? And I'm pretty sure that anybody that will, be rewatching the live stream will actually, will appreciate it, right? So, like I said, that today is actually this Good Morning live stream is actually, a special one. And when I say it's a special one, it's a special one to me. It's a special one for, is it 2 or 4? Well, it actually depends on how the ears that you actually use to, listen to it. But then it's actually a special one for me, right? And then the reason why I said it's a special one for me is because, trust me, I reminisce on the journey of this particular channel, this particular one you are watching from. I reminisce on the journey of this particular channel, and then I could not but just, it was actually a mixed feelings. It was actually a mixed feelings. The feelings of, I don't know whether I was actually smiling, or I don't know I was whether I was having another deep thought of what is the next, right? But then at the same time, I was grateful, and I'm still grateful. And when I say I am grateful, I'm grateful to God, for the journey, especially for this particular channel so far. But at the same time, I feel like, if you are grateful to God, right, you should also show gratitude to those people that support you, that make it happen. And honestly, that is one of the reasons that made me say that, this particular Good Morning World edition, it's a special one. It's a special one because I just want to give a huge shout out to every single birthday, every single person rather. I want to give a big shout out to every single person that has support me on this journey, that has, helped me on this journey, that has made this journey simple, that has made this journey easy, that has made the ride, I mean, that has actually made the ride something that some, sometimes if you're actually doing something, if you're actually doing certain things, and then people are not just listening. Though at times, some people might will actually, and they'll be like, "What's she saying? What crap is she saying?" Do you understand? But then, and then, for you to know that people, if you actually be saying something good, something nice, we actually be saying something impactful. But when people are not supporting, when the numbers are not adding up, yeah, because when the numbers are adding up, it also make you believe that, okay, I think some people, not everybody will actually love what you are doing. So I honestly believe that, and I that that not everybody will like what I'm doing. But when the numbers are actually adding up, it makes me feel like, oh yeah, so there's still some people that actually like what this girl is doing, right? And then that is why, this morning I just decided that, what, even if that's really the only thing you will be doing today, come on here and express your gratitude. Express gratitude, and this is me saying thank you. Like I think I said it during one of my live stream this week too, but I just felt the urge that, you're not saying it enough, right? You're not saying it enough. Why not, come again and say it better, right? And then this is me now saying that, what, my darlings, oh, chocolate beauty, Jen, my darling, Jen Wells. How are you? Jen Wells, how are you? I'm fine. Jen Wells, how are you? How are you? What time is it there? Ah! Nori, my darling, Nori. Nori is someone, I can say Nori is one of those, end, back end friend. Nori is one of those back end friend. And when I say back end friend, she's not just this person that watch me talk on the live stream. She's also this person that, on even my long form content, she's always there like, hey Zane. That encouragement. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you so much, Jen Wells. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That encouragement, like, hey, Zane, I even watched your advert. Hey, Zane, keep going. Hey, Zane. In fact, there was a time she actually said she want me to make content around, she dropped the topic, and honestly, I've not done it. But trust me, Nori, I'm definitely working on it. I will definitely work on it, right? So, guys, this is me saying, I actually said it in one of the live stream during the week, and yeah, happy weekend. I did not say that. Oh my god! Happy weekend! Happy weekend to you. Happy weekend to you and your loved ones. Happy weekend to you and your loved ones. And then I feel like, that day that I actually said thank you to every single person that has been supporting me on this journey. Later I felt like I did not say it enough, right? And then I felt the urge, like, you know what, girl, you have to come back here. Say it better. Like, say it better. Like, say it better. And I'm honestly glad that, one of those people, one of, those supporters is actually Nori. And then she's here. Nori, I honestly cannot mention all the names. I honestly cannot mention every single name that, especially when I started, live streaming. I think I started live streaming 2 months ago. Yes, yes. Even though I've been uploading content on this channel for over a year now, right? But I just started live streaming just 2 months ago. It's not up to 3 months yet. And then, the love, the support, the energy. Oh my God. And this is me saying thank you. Thank you, 16,000 real human being. Thank you, 60. We are actually about 16,000. But though sometimes, if numbers actually means a lot to creators. Hi guys, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what time is it at your end, right? My name is Zainab Jenny, and it is 9:56 a.m. here in Nigeria. It is Saturday too, and this is me saying happy weekend. So do not forget to double tap the screen, right? And then if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So basically, I call this Good Morning What live stream a special edition because there are actually, certain things that I want to talk about today, this morning, right? And one of them, is to show gratitude. Is to show gratitude to every single person, to every single support that I have received on this journey, especially on this particular channel right now. Do you understand? And then when I say the support, when I say, the love, I'm not just talking about the likes. I'm talking about the likes. I'm talking about every single comment. I'm talking about every single subscription. I'm talking about every single donation. I'm talking about every single financial support. I'm talking about every single share that you all have done. I didn't wear my glasses. It is 16.6K now. Anyway, it's okay. I get it, Nori. Yeah, yeah. It is actually 16. So, okay, it is 16.6. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. I think it was 16.59 something, something when I started. Yeah. So, thank you so much, right? Every share, because honestly it actually shows that you don't just watch my content. It actually shows that you don't just like my content. It actually shows that you're not just commenting on my content, rather you are sharing it too. Because if those people that watched a particular content did not share it, right, that type of content will not have much more virality. Much more people will not see it, and the more people that watch a content share it, the better for that creator or the owner of that particular channel. And this means that this is me even saying that thank you to even especially my live streaming community family. My live stream family, every single person that I've always come on board here on the live stream and share their opinion, contribute to the discussions. This is me saying thank you so much. Is it at your end? We're actually talking about, I think, three. This particular live stream has, let me just say, three pillars. I have like three cogent things that I want to talk about, and then you can ask me questions, right? You can actually ask me questions along the line, right? And then aside that, let me know if you are celebrating a birthday today. Let me know if any of your loved ones are celebrating their birthday. Let me know if you are having your wedding ceremony today. Let me know if any of your loved ones are celebrating their are having their wedding ceremony today. Just let me know in the chat and trust me to give them a free shout out. Yeah. hmm I mean, a free shout out without collecting a dime, without collecting any dime. Let me know if you're celebrating your birthday, if any of your loved ones are celebrating their birthday. Let me know if you're having any event at all and you want me to give that person a shout out on this live stream. Trust me to do that for you because of Walaikum Assalam. Baba God, where have you been? Baba God, where have you been? Baba God, where have you been? Oh my God. Trust me, guys, Baba God is actually, one of those, one of like just like Nori, right? In fact, Baba God, we started. Let me say, like my early days of live streaming of streaming on YouTube, right? We started together, and then I used to live stream at night. I mean West African time. I used to live stream at night, and he's always Wagan is always, most times though, most times, yeah, most times he's always around. Yeah, I know, right? And that is why I'm asking, where have you been, Ubangoni? Where have you been? And most times then it used to be my live stream. It used to be during evening period, night period, right? But then after that, I try to test different time frame and all of that, and then finally I came up with Good Morning World, and that was when I started doing my live stream started, I started doing the live stream in the morning. I mean West African time, right? Oh my God, Mangoni, I missed you. Where have you been? How is work? Today is Saturday though. Which means you're not going to work today, but I guess you've had a workout. You've worked out this morning, right? How's family and everybody too, right? So yeah, like I was actually saying, so let me know where you are watching from in the chat, guys. Let me know where you're watching from in the chat and what time is it at your end. So this is Zainab Journey and I am chatting from Nigeria. I'm live streaming from Nigeria, right? And it is 10:02 a.m. here. Chatty, chatty, chatty. Okay, so like I said that today is gonna be a special edition, and I call it special edition because one, I want to show my gratitude. Two, I want to make some clarification. Yeah, I want to make some clarification, and that clarification, and aside the clarification, I also want to give do some reminder, right? Make some reminder too as well. So, but then do not forget to double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen to like this live stream. Don't just like the live stream alone. Let me know where you're watching from. If you have not subscribed to the channel, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you feel generous too, There is a link in the description of this particular live stream where you can actually purchase a coffee for me. Okay, get me a coffee. So, aside the fact that I want to make some clarification, I also, make some reminder too and all of that. But then, um, there is something that I am actually noticing, especially in my short tab under the comment section, right? So I want to make clarification about that. I'm good, Babagani. I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you so much for asking. Even though you did not remember to ask of me, but then I'm very good. Thank you so much. How are you too? So, and then, this is actually necessary because, you know, I've read like two comments. I've read like two comments like that where those viewers said, things like, oh, what is Magani said, I've not been seeing your live stream nowadays. Do you know what happened? The reason actually I've been live streaming, but the thing is, I these days I am live streaming like early in the morning, like 7 a.m., sometimes 6:30, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Do you get it? And then the reason why you actually see me at this hour is because I actually supposed to start the live stream around that period, like 7, 8, but then I don't know. I think I was doing some things, something like that. And then at the same time, actually, I don't want to come again on the live stream, but then I felt like, okay, let me just come and pour this that is in my chest out. Do you understand? So that I did not carry it over to another day again. That is why. So if you check my channel, I've actually been live streaming. I've been coming on the live on YouTube live stream like almost every day. Like almost every day. I was on the live stream yesterday. I was on the live stream on the Thursday. Um, yeah. No, I know I was not on the live stream on Thursday, but I was on the live stream on Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Yes. So I've been coming on the live stream, but I think the reason why you've not been seeing me is because of the time frame, right? Maybe when I am on the live, you are not there, right? And when you are online, I'm not live streaming then. So that could be the reason, right? So guys, so I was saying that I want to make a clarification about my shot, right? So let me say this, guys. You see my short tab. Mhm. That my the short tab. I mean, under a channel you have a long form. You have the playlist, right? You missed a lot of agony. You learned a lot. So you will see a playlist, right? You also see community tab. Do you get it? So you see different tabs like that, right? But you see on that my short tab, if you also read my channel description, I also state it there like clearly that what my short tab will be basically for entertainment. Any other educational, though there are also some content in the short tab that are also enlightening. Yeah, they're not really educational stuff, right? But they are kind of enlightening, kind of reminder, right? Kind of reminder content, but they actually feel. But you see that my short tab, it is dedicated, like I purposely dedicate it for entertainment. And that is the main reason why you will be watching everything. Most, like, let me say 80% of the content you'll be watching under my short tab. Hi Mia. Hi Mia. How are you, Mia? How are you, Mia? Where are you watching from, Mia? How are you today? Where are you watching from, Mia? And what time is it at the end? Let me know in the chat. Which means that, like 80% of the content you'll be watching on UK. Well, I'm streaming from Nigeria and it is 10:08 a.m. here in Nigeria. I'm pretty sure it is also 10:08 a.m. in UK. Did I get it? Am I right? Is my guess correct? Ooh! Oh my God, Mia, how's the weekend? What's the plan for the weekend? What's your plan for the weekend? What's your plan for the weekend? What are you up to? Talk to me. Let us chat. So, you see, 80% of hi, hi Zodwa. Did I pronounce that correctly? Zodwa, did I pronounce your name correctly? Zodwa, did I pronounce your name correctly? How are you? Where are you watching from? What time is it at your end, Zodwa? Zodwa, talk to me about your weekend. It's Saturday here and it is 10:09 a.m. Saturday here in Nigeria. What are you up to? What's up with the weekend? What plans do you have for the weekend? What's your schedule? Let me know in the chat, right? If this good morning, it's actually good morning. This is my good morning but live stream is actually a special edition because of course I want to, connect with you all, network with you all, and then we should have, that meaningful conversation. Do you flow it? Do you flow with that? I'm staying with my nan. Okay. Okay. So, which means you don't have anything scheduled for today. Is that what you're saying? You don't have anything scheduled for today? So, guys, I'm actually, saying that, like 80% of all the content you will be watching under the short tab is basically entertainment. And when I say, and that comprises of, acting challenge, lip sync, games, everything entertaining. And then when I say everything entertaining, it actually means that, you see, nobody, either you see human being or animal, so nobody, whether animals or human being, they are not hot. Mia said, "What's my favorite movie? What's your own favorite movie?" Let's start from you, Mia. Let's start from you and let's converse about your own favorite movie. Let me know and tell me why it is actually your own favorite movie. Let me know why it is actually your favorite movie. Do you get it? I want to know, right? So, guys, you're welcome. If you are just joining the live stream, do want to. Oh, okay, from Demon Hunters. Are you for real? Oh my God, tell me about it. Tell me about it, Mia. Tell me about it. I've been, it is actually the song, right? I love the song, right? I love the song, but then I've actually not really sit down and watch the movie. So you tell me about it. Maybe it can actually trigger me to, curate few minutes this weekend and watch it. So tell me about it, Mia. So guys, so this is me saying that, in my under my short tab, nobody is hot. Even if you see everything you are seeing on my under my short tab, they are basically for entertaining purpose. Nobody is hot. No animal mm, is hot too. Which means that if you actually see me, collaborating with creator and the creator is talking about, what do you think about this animal? Maybe this animal look ugly. Oh, this animal is hot. Oh, what do you think? All of those things. Joy Career, Joy Kaira. I am fine, Joy. Joy, how are you too, Joy? What's up with you, Joy? Oh, I love that name. I love that name. Joy Kaira. What does Kaira mean? What does Kaira mean? I know what joy means, right? But I don't know what Kaira means. Do you mind telling me what Kaira means? How are you to Kaira? And where are you watching from and what time is it at your end? So, which means that, guys, you see under my short tab, whether you are seeing human being or you are seeing animals, none of them, nobody, I did not hurt anybody. Nobody was hurt, right? Nobody. was hot. Uh, I mean, for all the shots you are watching on my channel. Because do you know why? Do you know what actually prompted all this talk? The reason is that, just yesterday, I saw like two comments where the person was like, "Oh no, I don't like what you were doing for this animal. I don't." And then this is just edit. It is just edit. Like no animal actually get hurt. Everything they are just edits, and the edit is basically to entertain you. Do you understand? And then it is not just games that I post, that I upload under the short tab. I upload, acting challenge too. I upload lip sync. I upload games. And at the same time, sometimes I also upload. At least I make sure that a day in a day, right? I'm trying my possible best to ensure that in a day I upload kind of motivational content too under my short tab, which means that every day it's possible you see one shot that has to do with motivation, just to motivate you, right? It's not something hard, or something too serious, just to remind you. Do you get it? So this is actually because all those comments, they're actually making me feel like, because I don't want other people to, other viewers to start feeling like, oh, maybe some animals were hurt. No, no animals were hurt. No human being, nobody was hurt. Everything you are seeing under my short tab, right? They're basically for entertainment purpose. And even if you see something that looks scary, no, it's actually not scary. All everything there, they are just edits. Everything there, they are edits, right? So please, and please, and please, this is me saying that do not drop negative comments, because I actually read like three yesterday, right? And then it's now prompted me like, okay, I think I need to clear the air, right? Especially under my short term. So this is me actually saying that, that nobody was hurt, none of my content, because I'm actually this type of person that always, advocates kindness. So if I'm not that type of person, why should I hurt animals? Why should I hurt human beings? You understand? Which is everything you are seeing under my short tab, ladies and gentlemen, they are edits. Do you get it? They are edits. Most of those things, they are edits. They are edits. It doesn't mean that animals were hurt or human beings were hurt. Even those parts that looks like, ooh, scary, they're just edits. They're just, combinations of sounds and audios and visuals. I hope you get it. So please, this is me. This is me saying, this is me begging you at the same time that please do not drop negative comment, especially on my short tab. Do not drop comment that will actually make others feel like, oh, maybe what she always do is to hurt animals. No, no animals, I repeat, no animal actually get hurt. Everything you are seeing under my short tab, they are all edits. I hope you get that. So thank you so much for understanding that. And then let me know where you're watching from, guys. Good morning, world. Good morning, world. Let me know where you're watching from and what time is it at your end. Why? We're still in the where the celebration is still in the air. I mean the celebration of 60. 60, did I say 60? Oh my god, when did I say 60? When I'm just at 16. Oh, it's just 16, oh god. I don't know why I'm saying 60. Oh. Where did I see? Okay, maybe we can actually reach 60. Maybe maybe we can actually reach 60. Who knows? Maybe this time Saturday, we can actually reach 60 subscribers. Did you believe that? If you believe that, double tap the screen. If you believe my channel can actually reach 60 subscribers come Saturday, next week Saturday, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, my darling, or drop your favorite emoji. Double tap the screen or drop your favorite emoji. Double tap the screen or drop your favorite emoji. Double tap the screen or drop your favorite emoji. Oh, okay, Nori. Okay, Rashid. Say hello to Rashid. Rashid, if you can hear me, if you can see me loud and clear, this is Zain saying, well done. I love you. And continue to make us proud, Rashid. Okay? Continue to make Auntie proud, okay? Continue to make Auntie proud, okay, Rashid? I love you. Ooh, Joy, Kaira is actually watching from Malawi. Oh my God. Kaira, if you don't mind, I want to know what Kaira means, honestly. I want to know what Kaira means. Joy, I want to know what Kaira means. Joy, Joy, are you there, Joy? Joy, are you there? I want to know what Kaira means. Talk to me. It's Saturday, it's weekend. Joy, what are you up to? What's your schedule for the weekend? Okay. So tell me what Kaira means. I love to learn. And you are free to ask me questions too, right? We are here. Today's edition is basically to network with you, with my audience. So tell me what Kaira means. Tell me what Kaira means. I want to know 'cause I love to learn. I love to learn because I'm trying to pin a message though. I'm trying to pin a message. I'm trying to pin a message. Some still expecting you, Kaira. I'm still expecting you, Kaira. I want to know what Kaira actually means though. I want to know what Kaira means. Oh, I want to know what Kaira means too. You must tell me what Kaira means too. Because I think I've actually forgotten whether I have ever asked Nori what that names actually means. I don't think I've ever asked Nori what that name actually means. But that is just who I am. If I'm meeting someone for the first time, though I can be quiet too, but I ask questions. I will ask questions. Then I can be quiet too, but I will ask questions, right? I'll ask questions so if I did not ask questions, how will I know? A curious mind actually uh when people say curiosity kills the cat, I don't really believe. Mia, my darling, how's your nan? You see, me, I feel like, when you're curious about certain things and you ask questions, it makes you know better. Because now I don't know what that name means, and maybe it even have some traditional meaning, right? And this is me. Joy is actually watching from Malawi, and this is me in Nigeria. I don't know anything about Malawi. I don't know anything about Malawi, about their culture, about everything. I don't know anything about Malawi, but then I have an audience. I have a view from Malawi. I love to learn. So who knows? Who knows? Tomorrow I find myself in Malawi. What if tomorrow I find myself in Malawi, right? So at least I'll be able to, have some interaction, even if it's going to be just little interaction, even if it's just going to be little interaction, right? At least I'll have that interaction with them. I'll have that. Okay, at least I'll have that interaction with them, right? And that is why I love to learn. And then, at the same time, not just to learn, not just to learn for learning's sake, but also learn to impact too. Because if you know me very well, like if this is not your first time of coming across my live stream, this type of person that is big on impact. I'm this type of person that is big on impact. And when I say impact, that's why I said I'm big on impact. I also believe that, before you can actually impact people around you, you don't necessarily need to. Oh my God, Nari, what is this one? Lilongwe Malawi. I wish I can pronounce that correctly. I wish I can pronounce that correctly. I wish I can actually pronounce that. Like, wait, no, did I pronounce that correctly? Lilongwe Malawi. It's actually that Lilongwe. 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 Is it Lilongwe? Is it Lilongwe? Is it? Is it Lilongwe? Lilongwe Malawi? Okay. And you see, this is one of those things. Because tell me now, I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. And when I say curiosity, when I talk about curiosity, when I talk about learning, when I talk about being impactful, you know, I also believe that before you can actually be impactful, you don't necessarily need to have huge money. Yes, though it is good to have that money for, especially if you want to be but I still, you see, my belief is still that you don't necessarily need to have that huge money before you can actually be impactful. Mm-mm, mm-mm, honestly, Nori knows me that I'm always big on kindness. Say kind. Nori knows I'm always big on kindness. Say kind words. Say kind things to people, right? So, and then there is. I actually want to narrate a story. So, yes, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? 2 days ago, somebody called me. Though the person is actually like a colleague, like a but to me there is nothing like younger colleague, right? A colleague is a colleague, right? So let me say, like, 2 days ago the person called me, and then we were talking about work and all of that. And then he mentioned something. He said, "Oh, Zina, I want to go into politics, though myself I'm not into politics yet. Yeah, you no, no, I'm not into politics yet." So the guy was like, "Okay, I want to join politics. I want to be a part of, I want to make impact." That is the word he said. That was the word he said. He said, "You know what, Zainab, I want to make impact. I want to be impactful. I want to join politics." And then it made me, this same response, the way I just, drew now, like, that was the first response. I was like, that's interesting, and I love that. Do you get it? But then I asked him a question like, how have you been able to impact? Because if you say that, okay, you want to be impactful and you want to join politics, what most people did not understand, they not yeah, it's not like they did not know. Do you get it? It's not like they did not know. They know. No, not really. Let me tell you this. You see, in Nigeria, good. Nigerian did not speak just one language. In Nigeria, we don't speak one language. Like, I always say this, that Nigeria is made up of different tribes, right? But in Nigeria, my own tribe, Ekaro. Sorry, did I just say Ekaro? But in Nigeria, my own tribe, when you want to say good morning, you say Ekaro. Do you get it? And in Islam, we say Salam Alaikum, right? For any time of the day. But if you want to say good morning, if you want to greet someone good morning, you say ekaro. Can you type it? Ekaro is typed as Ekaro. Do you get that? So Ekaro is typed as Ekaro. Do you understand? So to continue with my story, right? Continue with my story. And then the guy was like, he wants to be impactful. Nori, yes, my darling. No, yes, my darling. Yes, my darling. La, 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 la. It's simple. Is it simple? Is it simple to learn? Nori, is it easy to learn? Tell me. So if I want to say good morning in Indonesia, if I want to say good morning in Indonesia, how do I say that? Okay, so I was actually narrating a story, and then the you know he approached me. The guy approached me, and he was like, okay, Zina, I want to be impactful. I want to join politics. And then I asked him, did you necessarily need to join politics before you can be impactful? How have you been able to impact your immediate environment first? I mean, that place where you work, how have you been able to impact them at your place of work? If you are a student, how have you been able to impact, your colleagues, right? In that place where you live, how have you been able to impact the younger ones in that place? Or even maybe your other age peers too, your other age group that you all are in the same age group. How have you been able to, impact them first? What have you done for them? How have you been able to help those people? And then he was silent. He was silent and he was like, but you know what, Zainab? You know, if you actually want to have that real impact, yeah, especially in Nigeria, you need to join politics. And then it makes me like, you see where most of us get it wrong? You see where most of us get it wrong? Eh? If you have not been able to impact smaller group of people, how sure what made you feel like you have that leadership, qualification? What made you feel like, okay, you have that thing, that zeal, that skill, in you to be able to lead and impact big people? If you have not been able to, impact smaller people in your immediate community, right? Because see, being impactful comes with so many things. Being impactful comes with so many things. It comes with you having that leadership role, leadership skill. It comes with you being patient. It comes with you, having this feeling, having this humanity feeling. Yeah, that is the right word. Oh my god. Having this humanity feeling like, oh, and these people, I mean, even sometimes sacrificing your other people's sacrificing your own affair in order to ensure that other people are, at least to some extent feel okay to some extent. And when I told him that, and then I was like, what? My own opinion is that if you really want to be, because let us, I feel like we should just stop deceiving ourselves. I don't know what prompted all this though. It's actually not part of it, but it just came. And I feel I need to say it. I need to say it, right? Because I feel like we should just stop deceiving ourselves, especially though, like I said, I'm not into politics yet, right? I'm not into politics yet. But I believe that, if we all, especially youth, right, if we all really want to be impactful, like we are actually saying, I feel it should start with our immediate environment. In your immediate environment, start impacting that little community around you, right? Accumulate all those leadership, skill, right? impact those little ones before you now move out. Because tell me, what impact do you want to go and make there? I mean, at the top. Because I also feel that a whole lot of people just want to jump from you know the the start and jump to the peak just like that. They just want to jump from the start and reach the peak without going through the due process, through due process. Nori, I'm still listening. If I want to say good morning in Indonesia, what will I say? A whole lot of people, still feel like they just want to they just want to get there, right, at that peak without following the due process. And this is what me I feel should be or is the due process. I feel the due process is, you starting with your immediate community, your immediate environment, impacts you, even if you just start with one person, one child, one kid, and then, following suit, moving forward in that, with that, you get it's already when you start doing that, you start having that humanity feelings, you start accumulating that leadership skill and all of that. And this one way that I actually feel, that I actually believe, right, that you, especially those youth, because I actually I talk with many youths that I discuss with many youths that they are always like, okay, they want to join politics, they want to join leadership and all of that and all of that. But then I also ask them these questions that um before you join politics, before you join a political party, I have what organization, right? What organization or what association have you actually joined? And how have you been able to test your leadership skill there and your humanities skill there, right? Because I also feel like, I also believe that if you want to do something big, when you start small, that will make you know that, okay, this is actually my capacity, this is my capability, right? But if you are actually not part of any leadership association, you are not part of any organization, and you just feel like, okay, you want to jump into politics straight up, you want to Oshigbenga, how are you, sir or ma? Good morning, and where you watching from? Let me know where you're watching from in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from in the chat. This person sounds like that name, not that person. That name sounds like this is a Nigerian. That name sounds like, yeah, this is a Nigerian. Well, you're welcome. My name is Zainab Jenny, and then I'm live streaming from Nigeria, and it is 10:36 a.m. here in this side of the world. So it is good morning world live stream. And then today I basically called this particular live stream special edition because I'm here today to because I'm actually here today. It's actually a special edition because today I'm here to, give gratitude. I'm here to make clarification. I'm also here to, remind us, especially youth, about certain things, especially when it comes to impacting and, leadership, right? And that impacting and leadership, which is actually the last is what I am talking about before you join the live stream. So thank you so much once again for joining the conversation. So I'm actually saying that before you can actually say that, okay, you want to join, you want to be part of a leadership, you want to hold a leadership role in a political party, how well have you been able to test that your leadership skill in organizations and associations? Because when I asked this guy like that, okay, what association or what organization did you belong to? Especially, and then when I say association or organization, I was actually referring to non-political organizations, right? And he was like, no, he is not part of any association or any organization. Then I asked him, okay, how were you now able to test your leadership skill? How were you able to test that, okay, you have been able to impact certain small group of people before joining, before going ahead and say, okay, you want to join political party. And then he was just silent. And then he was not talking again. He was just silent and he was not talking again. And then I felt it. I felt it like, a whole lot of youth. Okay, now I'm talking from the perspective of a Nigerian youth now. Like I said, I am not into politics. I am not into politics at all. I am not into politics yet at all. But why am I saying this? I'm saying this to serve as a reminder, especially for youth, right? Maybe you also have that mindset that okay, you want to be part of politics because your thought is you want to be impactful. But then, like I asked the guy, how have you been able to impact people in your immediate environment? What, like, what profile, what portfolio, yeah, that is the right word, what portfolio can actually indicate, what portfolio do you have that can actually indicate that okay, these are the association that you are part of, that can also show that you you have been impactful to certain, to certain group of people at at certain point in time, right? So this is actually a call, right? This is a call to remind youth, myself inclusive, to remind youth that you know what, I feel we shouldn't just, you shouldn't just always jump to that peak that oh, I also want to be part of, I also want to join politics. I also and the reason why I want to join politics is because I want to be impactful. Let us just stop deceiving ourselves. Let us just stop deceiving youth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking. Let us just stop deceiving youth. Stop deceiving youth. If you actually want to be impactful, there are associations, there are organizations that you can join, and then you be impactful. And then one of those associations, one of those organizations that I know is the Nigerian Youth World Council. Yes, yes, yes. Like Nigerian Youth World Council is actually not a political Parasata is not a political organization, it's not a political association, no. But if you, like I said, that if you are actually this type of person that, okay, you eventually, right, maybe soon or later, maybe sooner or later, you also want to start testing your leadership skills, especially with political positions, right? I think I would advise that you first start with being a member of association or of bodies that first they don't have anything to do with politics, right? And like I said, one of those is that I know is the Nigerian Youth World Council. So you can actually check them out, especially if you are in Nigeria. If you are watching this and you are a Nigerian, you can actually check the Nigerian Youth World Council out on LinkedIn, on all social media platforms. Check the Nigerian Youth Council out, and then I believe you are gonna love it, right? So, as a matter of fact, this is me actually, sending an invitation, officially sending an invitation to you if you are a Nigerian, especially maybe you are in Oyo State or you are not in Oyo State. So long you are a Nigerian, right? If you are watching this and you are a Nigerian, this is me forwarding an official invitation to you to actually be a member of Nigerian Youth World Council. Check the site out. So it is actually NYWC, or you just type Nigerian Youth World Council on Google, and you're gonna see everything about it. However, if you want me to tell you more about this, I mean the Nigerian Youth World Council, do not hesitate to reach out to me. My email is in the description of my channel. Yeah, my email is in the description of my channel. You can email me, send me an email, and trust me, I'm gonna take it up from there. Okay. So, like I said, today is actually this Good Morning Word is actually, a special edition. That's been a special edition even since I started the live stream. First, it started with gratitude, then a clarification, and of course, then reminder. So, this is me saying thank you to every single person that has been supporting this girl right from when she started on this platform. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for liking every live stream. Thank you so much for being part of every conversation that I bring up here. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. 60,000 real human beings. I love you and I appreciate you all support. It's 10:44 a.m. here in Nigeria, and of course, it's Saturday. Let me know where you're watching from and what time is it at your end. Mr. Benga Oshin. Did I pronounce that name correctly? Where are you watching from? Let me know. Where are you watching from? Let me know. Sabenga Oshin. Where are you watching from? Let me know. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Oh my. Thank you, Jen Wells. Thank you, Jen Wells. Jen Wealth was the first person to come on the live stream today. I mean, in the chat. Thank you so much, Jen Wealth, for the contribution. Thank you, Nori, my darling. Nori, I don't know why I always feel happy each time I mention I see Nori. Each time I see that Nori is in the chat like this, I always just feel happy, some kind, some kind. But thank you so much, Nori. I appreciate that. Thank you, Babangoni. Oops. My darling, long time supporter. Yeah. Thank you so much, Babangoni. Thank you, Mia. Thank you so much, Mia. I hope your nanny and everybody over there are doing, just fine. Zodwa, thank you so much, for being part of the conversation, for being part of the live stream today. Thank you, Mia. Thank you, Joy Kayira. I was actually asking Kayira what the name implies, what the name means. But I guess she did not know what the name means too. Thank you, my darling Nori. Thank you so much, Mia. Thank you so much, Oshigbenga. Thank you so much, every single person that have, come on the live stream, to every single person that have, commented, dropped their chat, to every single person that has liked this particular live stream. Thank you so much. I honestly and sincerely appreciate you. We're gonna see you again, hopefully tomorrow.